Producers, friends, good news. You see this plugin? This is Tape Mello-Fi from Arturia. It is a premium tape emulation plugin, and you can get it right now for free. You'll get it for free if you're already a LoopCloud subscriber, but don't go away yet. If you're not a LoopCloud subscriber, all you need to do is take the LoopCloud free trial, and you'll get Tape Mello-Fi for free. This is a premium plugin. I think it usually markets around well over 80 pounds, like 99 euros. Don't quote me on those exact figures, but it's up there, and it's for good reason. It is a phenomenal tape emulator. So what we're gonna do in the rest of this video is jump in and see what it's capable of, and more importantly, hear what it's capable of. But while you can, from May 2nd, I think, till the end of May, grab it. All right, so that's the bass beat. First thing we're gonna do is start with the preamp. This is where we're gonna add a lot of saturation, and you know I love my saturation. So let's go ahead and hear what that sounds like as we introduce it. And it's on the master. What I'm gonna do is play it on the master, and then every now and then flip to like solo, the piano, or the lead, so you can hear how it is on individual channels as well. So you can hear there, it can go right up into all-out distortion levels, and I love that. There is also a boost here if you want to thicken the saturation. So again, I'm going to turn down the drive. So you can hear there, we're already getting distortion. So that's a ton of distortion. Let's hear what it sounds like on maybe just the piano chords here. Phenomenal. I'm going to turn the drive off. There's also a noise control, which is just a toggle. Essentially, you can just adjust the decibel level there. It's not going to stop. There's not like a gate or anything. So it sounds like there's a hum in there as well, a pretty high-pitched hum, and of course some white noise or maybe even pink noise there. No matter what, really pleasant noise. And then there's also a tone control, which will change the color of the tape sound. So let's crank up the drive, add some noise, and then play with the tone control. And we need to activate it for it to be able to use it. Next up, and this is where things get really, really cool, there's a flutter and wow control. So flutter is like pitch fluctuations that happen very quickly, and wow is slower. Now, I love this because some of the tape players and tape emulators out there, you can barely hear the wow and the flutter, but this one, once you crank it, there's no mistake. So what I'm gonna do is actually let's just leave it on the full beat for now. All right, so that's the flutter. Now, I don't think you can change the speed of the flutter, but you can really push it and make it very apparent, which I love. And this is the wow now. Let's listen to it on the full beat. Such a cool effect, and I love how much it is apparent in the mix when you throw it on, say, the master, like I have it here, and push it to the higher levels. Now, very rarely will you want it up that high, but sometimes you will. Especially on something like a piano. If you really want a wonky piano, right? Let's just add some flutter and some wow. I love this plugin. I really, really do. Next up, we got some wear. And if you look down here in the bottom left of the interface, you'll see that it gives you sort of a description of what each parameter does. So this one simulates the degradation of a worn magnetic tape. That's the type of sound. And then we also have the mechanics. Just like the noise, you introduce it and then you leave it. You can add a gate after the plugin if you wanted to, if you didn't want it just to be steady, but that's not really how a tape machine works, is it? You can do it if you want it. Sky's the limit, right? The next up, we've got a actual tape stop effect, which we can choose how quickly it happens if we want to go a bar. And let's come out. That's just an added bonus. It's so cool and it sounds so realistic, doesn't it? Couple other features. We got the output and then we got a low pass, high pass filter. Pretty standard stuff there. But down here at the bottom, we also have how fast the tape catches up. So right now it's instantaneously, but let's do fast forward and see what happens. Let's drop it down to maybe a half bar. Very, very cool. Lots of cool effects there. There's also a stereo width control, which while it's just a toggle, actually really opens up your width because what it does is offsets the left and the right stereo spread of the wow and the flutter. So in fact, let's put it on just the piano and hear the difference here. So I've got stereo width. Let's do it without. Turn up the wow pretty aggressive. All right, so that's the wow without stereo width. Now let's turn it on. Oh wow, that's trippy. Let's see what flutter sounds like. That's without. That's with. It's just phenomenal. I can't contain myself. This is legitimately a really, really great plugin. The fact that you can get it for free right now is an absolute win. Shout out to the team that made this possible. Shout out to Arturia to allowing us to do this. Shout out to Loop Cloud. Shout out to the account managers that work with Arturia on our team. Just shout out to everybody who made this possible because I'm excited to be able to give this opportunity to the community, aka you, to be able to grab this plugin right now for free. Anyway, links to everything in the video description on how to get it for free, whether you're already a Loop Cloud subscriber or you haven't taken a trial yet. If you take a trial, you get it for free. And links to the plugin itself if you want to check it out. And yeah, as usual, I'm Joshua Casper. I hope you learned something and I'll see you in the next video.